Grand Rising. So, today's message, man, I'm going to be speaking about the seller download that came through for this fraudulent hired accountant that they got that's fraudulently acting on my behalf, and that fraudulently got access to funds, but that's tied to OVRSEAS account because they're getting money for sex trafficking me. Because they're receiving money. They're also operating under a fraudulent account with a hacker. So they've cloned my phone. They put malware on my device and stole my info, pictures, etc. And they gave that to a judge. They fabricated evidence on that phone. As myself, sexting, fake invoices, receipts to cover their trail. They redid taxes in my name, where they're in the process of doing that to try to cover their trail for the past years. Some about a car and a prescription. Of course, they still continue to catfish me. That's from a laptop or a phone. They try to cover up this organized crime. They need my personal information to make their fraudulent documents and contracts look real. So they still have, y'all know they got this insurance policy with my name on it. Still got a neighbor that's stealing my mail. They got my name and information on something pertaining to the IRS. It's a tax scam. Remember, I was still talking about that fraudulent marriage. So, correct me if I could be wrong, but that's probably going to be tied to an overseas marriage. So they paid an official to hold on to the documents that I should have been received by now. Because I do got a twin, you know. So this is it's really deep. I know that the FBI are watching my channel. I go deeper than what I be talking about, but I have some insight on that. But they paid someone to take me out before the documents get to me, as well as paying somebody to hold on to the documents. And all this time, I should have been received the documents, but we're going to get back to that because, well, I'll just speak about it now. This hidden trust fund that they've been hiding from me and failing to release, they fraudulently took money out of that account and my inheritance and invested it into the matrix. All these different businesses and there's other businesses and organizations. So that's big. That's big to steal somebody's inheritance and hold on to their trust fund, and then when you get into it, they got the past person that goes into there, gets into the safety deposit box and pays the bank off to everybody's pulling from this account. Everybody been eating off of this account. Look, y'all hear that? Everybody been eating off of this account for years while they kept me in poverty. Remember I told you when I was working a job, they would go beyond measures to make sure that I lost that job. They didn't want me to file taxes because they was already doing fraudulent things, and they had a doppelganger that was living as me under my name, right? It's a lot of people to pay off to pull off something like this. So meanwhile, they got me, while they had me in the background, you know, fighting for my life, for my voice to get heard, while they were setting me up when I was on probation to get locked up and everything. Everybody was laughing. They thought it was funny. But, of course, now everyone's being introduced to what they call as targeted individuals and gang stalking. So now those people that were speaking, if y'all look at my my videos from the first video that I posted, how long this has been going on. It's been going on before that. That's just when this channel was started. Because I do have there's a parental figure that continues to put out hits on my life. They refuse to release something that does not belong to them. It never belonged to them. It never belonged to any of these people. The things that they staged in the background was to support their fraudulent claims that were not true. But once they told this story, they needed to make that story come to life. So these are the reasons for the paid agents coming in and drugging me and trying to trafficking me online, telling people I was a sex worker and I sell my body, which is all lies. But what they fail to realize is that those self-projections that they were speaking about me are reflections of the lifestyles that they're living. Let me see what else did I put on here. So, because the fraudulent paperwork that they turned into the judge, they're trying to find a way to bind me with taxes fraudulently. Then they'll be able to continue to control the identity fraud that they're doing on me. They tried to force that affair, so that's why they sent somebody in. They're trying to force me to be able to sleep with someone for multiple different reasons. But me being unalived is the last piece that they needed. They got every other base covered. That's why me being alive and me being heard, me getting on social media is a problem. They got the fake witnesses. They got their fake argument. Their fake power of attorney. Oh yeah, the overdose setup. Because this is involving some real estate, but it's the overdose setup. So there was a download that came in a while ago about a person that had passed away that was around them that they had set up as an overdose. Yeah, y'all might want to look into that too. That's their go-to, is to set up the overdose. This person was using prescription pills or whatever, and they OD'd, they took the wrong ones. And one of the things that I flashed back on when I was previously booked pertaining to Hassani, is that people were switching her medications around and things and stuff like that. So it's a lot of the same MO. But this is what these people do. This is what they do. They target someone. You could have, you could be attached to finances. It could be spiritual gifts that these people want, that these people do satanic rituals for. There's a lot of multiple different reasons that people are gang stalked and targeted. But for me, it was different. Because the people, now that I'm pulled away, they're still trying to strategically place people in my life. So now as they watch my channel, all the lies and stage scenarios, getting different organizations involved, getting me falsely investigated, anything. They need me unalived. They need me wrapped up in an investigation to get arrested. They need me drugged. Of course, like I said, these people done came in, they done put cameras in my apartment, you know what I'm saying, and then came and spread lies and slander to the community where I'm at. These people are so unintelligent that they just gonna take the money, whether it be gift cards or whatever, and then they threaten, the place where, you know what I'm saying, where I stay at, to comply with what they're saying. Or it's like them people feel like they gonna be targets, but it's just like a lot of things is getting exposed now. People are just, they're exposing people. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want these people. Like, you know what I'm saying, out here in the world, like we ain't nobody gonna miss y'all, for real. So, and then they be telling, and then there's people in the background trying to attach themselves to me romantically, and my ass is single. I am not attached to any. I've been absent over 23 months. So ain't nobody sleeping with me, having no one night stands, ain't none of that. So this is why I said people keep lying to these authority figures and lying to other people, trying to block my forward movement. They had allowed me to miss opportunities. They done done the most. So I just want y'all to know. Now I'm gonna switch. I'm talking to while they got this court proceedings that's been going on while they're still stealing my mail. I put a block on my mail to have it forwarded to go to the post office, and there's nothing to show up there. Now it started showing back up to the address where I was at. That's why I said they keep doing it. The person in the post office got paid off. The mail carrier, they was doing that from the last apartment. But it's so many crooked individuals that are involved. It's like I'm targeted by the whole damn world, the whole government, the different agencies. You know what I'm saying? Because you got politicians and government officials that are involved in this betrayal. Judges, attorneys, real estate agents, you know what I'm saying? People that are members of a church, all types of things. You know what I'm saying? These occult and secret societies, they're spread out throughout the matrix, throughout, you know what I'm saying, all over the world. They're spread out. So that's why it's important to shadow ban my channel, so that it don't reach the masses and the views in order to shed light to it. But I told y'all y'all wasn't gonna stop it. Y'all wasn't gonna stop it. But now you thinking that prolonging and delaying things that should have been gotten to me. But y'all had to try to paint me out to being a light that I'm not. Y'all needed me to be seen as a menace to society. Meanwhile, while I'm speaking growth and evolution and healing on my channel, you know, evolving to the highest version of yourself, you know, healing traumas and things of that nature. And I also know that for y'all that's playing, that y'all done stole my work and uploaded it on another platform and then made tons of money, as well as off of that sex trafficking that y'all trying to hide and get out of. Talking about somebody, I signed up for that. Yeah, go ahead, keep lying. There's so many people that done reached out to me. Like I said, there's targeted individuals and the tactics that they using on them with the direct energy weapons and all that stuff. People know that it's real. People are not on drugs. People are not hallucinating. This is real. It's amazing to me that these people just kept going in and wiped out everybody damn near my bloodline except me. I was the last person that they needed gone so that they could keep this great fortune. This is what this is. They thought it was fun to put me in a human experiment program because they knew I'm spiritually gifted. They thought it would be funny to keep me in poverty, to send in agents, relationships, to have me keep healing from heartbreaks and deceptions and betrayals, to create false reports to these agencies, getting me locked up, incarcerated. They thought it was all fun. To see how I come back, how I'm going to come out of this situation. And to the asshole that's in the background and still writing my story for your book, you ain't write the part with what happens to you in that story too. Yeah, God got something special for you though. All the TV series and all that stuff that's coming out, man. These people think it's funny. But I always told somebody that even the snake that used to be around me all the time, it's always funny when these people playing these sinister things out for people's lives, but it's like they be having their heart be collapsing when they look like when it's time for them to go under judgment. When somebody start talking about prison time. One of the reasons that they came out with, somebody done passed out when sentencing. What you passing out for? You know how many people's lives y'all done took? Then sacrifice them for some money, something you can attain yourself. Like, I don't have to fight for my life to attain some things that was already left to me. It was never y'all's. Y'all thought y'all was getting revenge. You know what they say when you go out for revenge? Do two graves though. Dig two graves though. One for you, one for the other person. But I'm not going in the grave though. I think I'm gonna keep this message short. I think I done mentioned some for that time on the subject that I wanted to speak on for right now. Yeah, man, the journey, like I said, it ain't been easy. My whole life ain't been easy, but it's I'm just grateful though. At the end of the day, I'm still grateful because some people went to sleep and didn't wake up. So every day that I get to wake up, it's another day that I get to give gratitude to the Most High's gratitude, the day to fight. Eventually, though, like I said, this thing's gonna come to it. It's gonna come to a head. But people don't be knowing the real story behind things and how I supported people, like I said, and how I inspired them and to do something with their life. Because some people that I met, they didn't have no goals or aspirations for life outside of taking me out, outside of setting me up and drugging me. That was what they came into. But God had a different plan for that person, for them people, because they were supposed to do the right thing. They were supposed to get out of what it is that they were gotten into. Yeah. So, until the next one, y'all, peace, love, and light, protection, and prosperity to all. I thank y'all that support my channel. Like I said, I do have another platform. I got a ton of different fake pages on there. But y'all go ahead and check that out. And yeah, until the next one.